Hi and welcome back. I hope that you're doing really well. It is finally that time of year. My favorite season is coming around the corner. I know that everybody loves summer, and don't get me wrong, I love summer as well. It's just that I don't cope well in the heat. And I am so excited that it's now September and the cozy season is finally starting. I know it's been way too long since I've uploaded a video in here, so I thought that we could come back and kick this season off with some cozy, warm toned fall makeup. I want to do like a very warm brown smoky look today. Usually I'm a pink girl. I am pink all the way. I love my pink tones in my makeup as well, but today, because it's fall, I really want to do something warm, brown, orangey, smoky, pumpkin spice goodness. So let's get started. We're gonna switch things up a little bit today. I'm gonna start with my eyes, which I normally never do, but I'm feeling like it today, so let's do it. I am going to use my little Juvia's Place palette. It has the most beautiful fall colors that I have ever seen. They are so pigmented, so blendable. I love Juvia's Place for eyeshadows, but these colors are perfect for what I have in mind today. I'm gonna start off with this warm brownish sand shade all over the lid. And then with a smaller fluffy blending brush, I'm gonna blend that out around the edges. Then I'm going in with this beautiful burgundy brown shade for my crease, my outer corner, and just to give my eye a little bit more definition. With a tiny little precision brush and the darker shade in the palette, I'm gonna add a little wing and smoke that out as much as possible. And it's all still totally messy, but that's fine because we're gonna clean it up later. So with a flat, dense packing brush, I'm going back into that burgundy brown shade to smoke out the top of the wing and blend it into the rest of the eye. I'm really sorry if it's hard to see when I'm pulling at my eye, but I just have very hooded eyes, so I always have to pull them straight. I want some shimmer on the eye, but I'm not really sure which one to go for, so I think I'm just gonna swatch a few. Juvia's Place shimmers are just unmatched. I mean, look at that pigmentation and that shine. That is so beautiful. My first instinct is definitely to pick the top one because it's a rose gold shimmer and I love pink. But we said that we were going to do a warm brown eye today, so I think I'm gonna go for the gold shade, which is kind of bold, but I'm going for it. For the inner corner, I'm going in with this subtle shimmer. I thought that was subtle, but it's actually blinding. That golden shimmer is actually so pigmented that it covered some of my wing and stuff, so I am gonna touch up those and then I'll be back. Let's just clean up under the eyeshadow and all of the fallout with a cotton pad with some micellar water. I'm gonna quickly do the other eye off camera and I'll be right back. Guys, I'm so sorry if the lighting is bad in this video. It is such a gloomy day today, but it switches to sun and then gloomy and I don't know anymore. This is the eyeshadow finish. I've just applied a little bit of mascara. It's giving 2016 makeup, but I like it. Let's move on to skin preps. I have this one from Glam, which is the Milk Hydro Grip dupe. And I have to say, I actually like this more than I like the e.l.f. primer. Just because this one feels a lot more hydrating and it's a lot less sticky and thick. So for foundation, I'm actually gonna mix two of my absolute favorites. These are the Fenty Beauty Hydrating Longwear Foundation. These are my holy grail. If you have dry skin, you have to try these foundations. So full coverage, so beautiful on the skin. I'm gonna mix my summer shade, which is 290, with my winter shade, which is 140. I'm gonna make a little bit of a mixture because I'm kind of in between right now. I feel like that's not bad. Look at that. This foundation is absolutely unmatched for me. No foundation gives me a finish like this. I feel like I don't really reach for this one often anymore because I've used it so much and I feel like I'm obligated sometimes to try new things. Now I feel like I'm gonna use it more again because it is just so beautiful on my skin. For concealer, I'm going in with the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer in the shade Light Ivory. I'm gonna buff it in with the brush first to get most of the coverage out of it, and then I'm gonna go in with the beauty blender. And I like to take my concealer all the way up to my temple to create that lifted effect. Look at how bright and sculpted that looks. You guys know I crease like crazy, so I am quickly gonna set this with my Huda Beauty baking powder in the shade Pound Cake. Look at that difference. I also always try to set my jawline a little bit because that is the place where my makeup tends to move the most throughout the day, because you know I'm leaning on my face and I'm touching my face. This is kind of where I want it to stay the most. I'm gonna skip the contour today because I want to go in with a bronzer to really get that warm look. So I'm going in with my Chanel bronzer, which is always a fave. Look at how subtle that is, and I'm not even tapping anything off. I'm just applying it straight from the packaging, and it is so subtle and so buildable. Because it is so subtle, I'm also gonna do my nose with this because you can't really go wrong with this as a nose contour. For blush, I want to keep it quite neutral and simple. I feel like if I were to do a very bright blush, then it would kind of take away from the soft, warm vibe that we have going on. So I am going to go in with the She Glam blush in the shade Hush Hush, which is a really nice everyday shade of blush. And I feel like this is going to go so well with the eyes that we have. Yeah, that is exactly what I wanted. I totally forgot to finish my under eyes. I was looking at myself and I was like, why do I look so weird? But it's because I don't have any eyeshadow under my eyes. I don't want to skip highlighter altogether, but I do want to keep it really subtle. So I'm gonna take this little palette from Dior and just mix some of the shades to form a really nice golden highlight. We just want to keep it really subtle and really quite natural. Then for lips, I'm gonna do a little Catrice lip liner. I have no idea which shade this is because the packaging is so old and I can't even tell anymore. This is just a really nice warm toned liner. And I'm actually gonna fill in my lips with this as well. And then I'm gonna go in with a MAC lipstick in the shade Honey Love, which is a really nice light nude shade, which I'm gonna apply in the center of my lips. And I was actually debating whether or not I should do like a shimmery lip gloss on top, but I feel like I like this look. Like it goes with the eyes, it's subtle, it's not too glossy or in your face, and I do feel like autumn is more of a matte lip kind of season. I'm just gonna use some of my favorite Charlotte Tilbury setting spray. And then this is the finished look. I don't know whether or not I feel like going out because I look so snatched, or I feel like cozying up with a blanket and a hot cup of tea on the sofa. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this Get Ready With Me. If you did, then please leave a like down below and let me know in the comments what you think about this look and if there are any other makeup trends or looks that you would like me to try out. I want to thank you guys so much for watching, and I would love to see you in the next video. Bye!